Hello everyone and welcome back. It's day 19, pattern number 19 of our Granny Square challenge, and today we are going to do these interlocking circles. And the three, if you look up the meaning of the three interlocking circles, it could either be a Celtic knot or it could be the Holy Trinity. So you can call this square whichever one of those you would like. And we're going to get started. You will need 4 colors and of course your crochet hook, some scissors, and a yarn needle. So I am going to use the same colors as in that example and a 5.5 millimeter hook. Start with a slip knot. And for your first ring, you're going to chain 13. So 1, 2, 3. Then slip stitch to form the ring into the very first chain. And it's best to work over top of your tails, but you don't have to. You can work them in later. So then we're going to chain up 3. That will count as a double crochet. And you're going to put 29 more double crochets into the ring for a total of 30. And if you are completely new, a double crochet is yarn over, put your hook through the circle of the ring, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 more loops. And you need to do that 29 times for a total of 30. Once you have 30, you will slip stitch to close the circle and fasten off. Should have a donut looking ring like that. And we are done with color number 1. So then our next color is kind of the same. You start off with the slip knot and chain 13. And before you close your loop, you're going to put it through the ring and then slip stitch to form your circle. Chain up 3 and then do 29 double crochets for a total of 30 into this ring as well. You just have to maneuver around the first ring. And again, once you get to 30, you will slip stitch into the top of your chain 3 and fasten off. You are done with that color. So you should look something like this now. Color number 3. Just a hair different. You chain 14. And when you go to connect this one, you're going to come over the pink and underneath the blue or whatever color that you're using. And then seal it with a slip stitch in your beginning chain to form your circle. And chain 3 and do 30 double crochets in this one and that includes your chain 3. All right, so now we have all 3 circles interlocked. You should look something like this. I went ahead and worked in my ends, and I tried to maneuver my circles around so that my connecting pieces are in the back of it. So now we have to determine where these are all going to connect together to do the outside border. So my gray is the one that has the 14 chains. So it goes to the right. This is going to sound really technical. So I'm going to take and pick one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 8th one that's showing, and then one from the back there, and lock that together. So that's where it's going to be connected. So on the gray one, we're going to have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is where this one is going to connect on the 14th one. And I'm not going to lock it in yet. So on the pink, we should have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And on the 12th one, it's going to lock in on this color, which will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should have 6 links exposed there. So it would go in the 7th one. And then there should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it hooks into the 14th one. Okay, so you should have 11 empty spaces between this and this. You should have 13 empty spaces between these two, and 14 empty spaces on this one. I know, it's confusing. So, but it gets better from there. That's like the most complicated part of the whole thing. Now we are going to take our 3rd color, which is our border color. I mean our 4th color, which is our border color. And we're going to do a standing triple crochet in 2 away from where we're going to connect. So we're going to skip 1 and come over. So a standing triple, I wrapped it around twice. It's kind of tricky. It's 1, 2, pull through 2. You just got to hold on to it with your thumb. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. Or you could just chain up 4, whichever you like. I just kind of like to not have that chain up. Okay, so then chain 3. And put another triple in that same space. That is going to be a corner. Then we're going to chain 1. And we're going to put a triple into the pink and into the gray, right where we have our stitches marked. Get this out of the way. Okay, so we did a triple, and we chain 1. We're going to skip 1. We're done with the gray for now. We're going to skip 1 on the pink, and do a double. Chain 1, skip 1 on the pink and do a double. Chain 1, skip 1 on the pink and do a triple. Chain 1, skip 1 on the pink and do a triple. Chain 3, we're at a corner, and we'll do another triple in that same spot. And this is where we'll find out if my count is right. Okay, so then we're going to chain 1, skip a pink, and do a double. Chain 1, skip a pink, yay, it's right where it's supposed to be, and do a triple. We're going to go through this blue, teal, turquoise, whatever. Both loops on that, both loops on the pink. I'm fighting the stitch marker. Okay, get it out of the way. So pull through 2, 2, and 2. Chain 1, skip a spot and do a double. Chain 1, skip a spot and do a triple. Chain 1, skip a spot and do another triple. Now we're at another corner. Chain 3 and a triple in that same spot. Chain 1, and we're going to do a double. So we skip a spot and do a double. Chain 1, skip a spot and do a double. Chain 1, skip a stitch and do a double. Oh my goodness, that's 3 sides that have worked out. Yay! Chain 1, we're going to do a triple through the gray, right where our stitch marker is, through the gray, through the blue, fight the stitch marker, get it out of the way. Chain 1, skip a spot, and we're already at another corner. Amazing. See, I got 3 doubles, a triple, yep, okay. Skip a spot, we're going to do a triple. Chain 3, and do another triple in that same spot. Chain 1, skip a stitch and do a triple. Chain 1, skip a stitch, do a double. Chain 1, skip a stitch and do a double. Chain 1, skip a stitch. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited it worked out. We do a double, then we chain 1 and slip stitch to the top of our standing double crochet or the top of your chain 4. And you should look like that. Okay. So now we're going to chain up 3. That counts as a double crochet. And then move to the corner spot, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. chain 3, and do 3 more double crochets. Okay, then we're going to put a double crochet on top of our triple. We're going to put a double crochet in the chain space and a double crochet on top of the triple and a double crochet in the chain space. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to put a double crochet on top of each stitch and into each chain space all the way around, and in the corners you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. And I will meet you back once we have worked our way around. Okay, so once you've made it around, you should look like this. You slip stitch. When we chained up on this row, that was our first stitch before the corner, because it's easily to miss it because of the connection and all that and the slip stitching over, so I just worked up from there. Anywho, this quick little square, you just need to get your spacing right on these circles. And again, the top was 11 spaces in between connection and connection, 13 spaces in between this connection and this connection, and 14 spaces in between this one and this one. And if you get those connection rights, all your other stitches are going to fall in line. Anyhow, you can fasten off, work in your ends, which you should only have the 2 from the last color if you worked them in before. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, if you click on this link right over here in this corner, you'll find another great tutorial by Knotting Hook Crochet. And we thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again soon.